Seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual, because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. Although don't get Tucker Carlson started on Russia. Globalize the intifada is the catchphrase that's really catching on these days, as if worldwide suicide bombing and cosplaying Islamic revolutionaries is the answer to our problems. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom. This is. If the thought leaders in the Democratic Party keep encouraging and not rebuking the idea that America is cringe and the people who run Gaza are great, the Democrats are doomed. Alyssa Slotkin's right. Liberals are weak and woke, especially the white ones, and they indulge all sorts of nonsense from their kids, a pattern that then continues on in the Democratic Party. Last election, it was all the gender stuff, the insistence that men can have babies and such, and now I fear that we like the terrorists is the new that. Liberals need to push back on the dumb ideas that come from their children. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the parties with the young and the young are with the terrorists. That's not good. So talk to your children and remind them, you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All the shit you do all day, it was all made in America. Your smartphone, your Grubhub, your freedom to bitch about America, that's all American stuff. You tell your phone you want a milkshake and a guy brings it to your house. Please, you couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville.
Listen, man, I don't know what the hell this guy is. I don't know if he's a Democrat. I don't know if he's a Republican, an independent. I don't know. Okay. What I do know is in the past, he's been a huge Democrat supporter. Okay. You've been voting for these people for years, my friend. For years, you've been voting for these people. Okay. And you got what you voted for. These people that you've been supporting, all right? This is who they are. And you got it. There it is, okay? They're completely unhinged. They're nuts. They're unpatriotic. They hate the country, clearly. All right? I mean, can we give him some credit? At least, he's bringing it to light and he's saying these things, as a Democrat. I mean, yeah, I give him some credit for that he's actually speaking up versus the other Democrats who are not saying anything about this. So I do give him credit for that. But at the end of the day, he is an atheist. He is a Democrat. So I take anything he says with a grain of salt. Okay. I'm neither. I don't care about the left. I don't care about the right. The only thing I care about is Christ. That's it. It's plain and simple. That's all I care about is Christ, my religion. That's all I care about. But it's good to see these people freak out every now and then. And Bill Maher's been on one for a while now with his own party, clashing with his own friends, debating his own Democratic, people who he voted for. It's funny to see this because you know what? I mean, these people, this is who they've been for years, all right? And when you're an atheist and you're a Democrat and, this is what you want, man. This is what this is what you've been voting for years. So there you have it. Your party's completely insane. They're completely all the way to the left, all right? And the Republicans are just the Republicans. The Republicans are just all talk, no action. That's the Republican Party for you. All talk, zero action. This is the reason why I'm neither. I am not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican. I do not represent any side. I just don't. I just can't. Because the Democrats are pure. They're evil, and the Republicans are just soft. That's it. They're just soft, and they're not really conservatives. So this is why I just say, I'm all about Catholicism. I'm all about Christ, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's my religion. That's my party. All right. But yeah, the Democrats are insane. They're just, I mean, is there any other word to put it? The Democrats are just insane. Okay. You see what they are now, what they've turned into. Complete radicals, complete lunatics. They hate this country. But then again, they love being in this country, right? They love all the freedoms that comes with being in this country. So, it's just, if you hate it, get the hell out of here. That's just my thing. If you hate it here, just leave. Go somewhere else. Find another country to live in. But, I do give him some credit. I do give him credit. I give him, the fact that he's speaking on this stuff, I give him credit for that. But at the end of the day, he's still an atheist. Okay? At the end of the day, the Democratic Party is still his party. So, you're stuck with them, Bill. These are your people.